Okay, today we'll do the range of hearing. That means this is the important thing. That means up to which range our ear can senses. हाम्रो कानले चाहिँ कतिसम्मको रेन्जको फ्रिक्वेन्सी चाहिँ सुन्नु सक्छ, थाम्नु सक्छ. And that is the range between 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. That means हाम्रो कानले सुन्नु सक्ने, हाम्रो कान or animals ले सुन्नु सक्ने hearing range is 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. यतिको बीचको साउन्ड चाहिँ our ear can senses. हाम्रो कानले सुन्नु सक्छ or थाम्नु सक्छ. And another thing you have to remember that age below 5 years and some animals can't hear up to 25 kilohertz. That means अब यो चाहिँ भयो हाम्रो audible range, that is 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. अनि के हुँदो रहेछ, that is the age below 5 years. सानो नानी एज बिलो 5 इयर्स भन्दा सानो नानीहरूले चाहिँ नानीहरू अनि सम एनिमल्सले 20 किलोहर्ट्ज भन्दा ज्यादाको पनि आवाज सुन्नु सक्छ अरे. द्याट मिन्स ज्यादा मिन्स अप टु 25 किलोहर्ट्ज. एन्ड फ्रम दिस व्हाट वी आइडेन्टिफाई द्याट एज इन्क्रिज हुँदै गएपछि हाम्रो हियरिङ रेन्ज के हुन्छ, डिक्रिज हुँदै जान्छ. Clear? That you have to remember. That means सानोमा जति हामीले आवाज सुन्नु सक्छ, एज बढ्दै गयो भने त्यतिको आवाज सुन्नु सक्दैन. That you have to remember. Clear? Now another thing what you have to remember, animals पनि कतिवटा के हुन्छ, the animals which hear the sound below the 20 hertz. 20 hertz भन्दा कम्तीको साउन्डलाई चाहिँ we called infrasound or infrasonic sound. Clear? And another thing what you have to remember, the sound which is higher than 20 kilohertz. 20 kilohertz then basic sound like we call ultrasound or ultrasonic sound. And this infrasound is produced by, that means whale, elephant, rhino. They'll communicate. They'll produce the infrasound less than 20 hertz. And dolphin, bats, it is ultrasound produced गर्छ. Clear? अनि हामीलाई याद छ animals ले earthquake आउनु भन्दा अगाडि they'll know earthquake आउनु भन्दा अगाडि हैन एनिमल्सहरु यता र उता अत्तालिएको जस्तो गर्छ. That means why that happens, animals अगाडि चाल पाउँछ भनेर we know हैन. That is the natural calamities हुनु भन्दा अगाडि before the human beings animals can know. त्यो चाहिँ केले गर्दा भन्दा चाहिँ animal can hear the sound below the 20 hertz, that is infrasound. त्यसले गर्दा animals can identify or animals can, that means भुइँचालो आउनु भन्दा अगाडिको चाहिँ आवाज चाहिँ कसले चाहिँ आइडेन्टिफाई गर्न सक्दो रहेछ, animals. That means this you have to remember here, that is the infrasound and that is ultrasound. Infrasound चाहिँ के रहेछ, the frequency which is, that means the audible range को भित्र भन्दा that is 20 hertz and 20 kilohertz is the audible range हैन, सुन्ने रेन्ज हो. सुन्ने रेन्ज देन भन्दा कम्ती छ नि, 20 hertz भन्दा कम्ती छ नि त्यसलाई infrasound we called, and 20 kilohertz भन्दा बेसी छ भने त्यसलाई ultrasound. Clear? Application of ultrasound, that means we know the ultrasound means the range which is higher than 20 kilohertz, and that is the ultrasound, and it has so many applications. Ultrasound are used extensively in industries and for medical purpose. industries र medical purpose मा maximum this application of ultrasound are used. Clear? First we will do for the industries. अब industries मा चाहिँ how this ultrasound helps. Okay, like suppose in the industry big that instrument, no, big machines will get, and for that machine it's quite difficult to clean. किनभने लाइक स्पाइरल सेप्सको हुन्छ कतिवटा हैन, that is the spiral tube हुन्छ, odd shapes parts, electronic components etc लाई चाहिँ it's quite difficult to clean. But due to the help of ultrasound, if you'll pass the ultrasound through that instrument, that means that is very easy to clean the object. That means it is used for cleaning purposes also. Ultrasound is used for cleaning the odd shape spiral tubes, electronic components etc. Clear? And with the, if you pass the ultrasound with that instrument, with that parts, that the dust will detach from that thing because due to the high frequency. Clear? अनि यसरी नै इन्डस्ट्रीमा नेक्स्ट थिङ that is the ultrasound can be used to detect cracks and falls in metal blocks. के हुँदो रहेछ भन्दा चाहिँ that is the metalहरु, sometimes ब्रिजहरु घरहरु बनाउँदा मेसिन्सहरु बनाउँदा चाहिँ अब के हुन्छ that blocks, that is the metalहरु चाहिँ राम्रो छ कि छैन चेक गर्नुलाई will pass the ultrasound through the metal. Clear? Metal राम्रो छ भने that will pass through, reflect हुँदैन, त्यो rays pass, ultrasound pass भएर जान्छ. But if there is fall, there is defect in the metal मा defect छ भने के हुँदो रहेछ that the rays जुन चाहिँ हामीले ultrasound pass गरेको हुन्छ metal को through, त्यो चाहिँ के हुन्छ reflected back. Reflect back भने चाहिँ we can say that the material used to build the bridge houses are fall, राम्रो छैन भनेर. That means के हुन्छ maximum accidentहरु हुने less chances हुन्छ due to this ultrasound. That is the applications. Clear? Now next we'll go for the medical purposes also. And for the medical purposes also, ultrasound waves are made to reflect from various part of the heart and from the images of the heart. This technique is called echocardiography. ECG we called. Clear? ECG ma pani that is the applications of ultrasound is there. Now अब अर्को कुरा के छ, in the kidney, in the lungs, in the heart, that means kidney मा stone हुन्छ, त्यो stone पनि due to the that ultrasound may be employed to break small stones formed in the kidney into fine grains. Ultrasound pass गरे नि त्यो kidney मा भएको stone चाहिँ के गर्दैछ, टुक्रा टुक्रा बनाइदिँदो रहेछ ultrasound ले. Clear? अनि this grains later get flushed out with urine. त्यो बादमा केमा निस्केर जाँदो रहेछ, urine मा निस्केर जान्छ. That is the, so that means this is so helpful ultrasound. Clear? And next we know the sonography of fetus. Embryo को fetus को नानी हुनुभन्दा भित्रको parts through the ultrasound will observe it, isn't it? अब त्यो चाहिँ के हुँदो रहेछ भन्दा चाहिँ that is also due to the ultrasound rays. हामीले देख्छ त्यो fetus, growing fetus राम्रो छ कि छैन, healthy छ कि छैन, that will identify with the application of ultrasound. Clear? And next applications will have sonar. That is the very important, and the acronym sonar stand for SO stand for sound, N for navigations, A for and R for ranging. And this is the important applications we have the sonar. And this sonar are के हुन्छ भन्दा चाहिँ this is especially used in the ships, ठुल्ठुलो जहाजहरुमा it will used. अब यो use गर्दा, सोनार use गर्दा के हुन्छ, ultrasound चाहिँ through sent, that means in the ships there is transmitter and the detector. के हुन्छ हामीले सोनार चाहिँ इफ यु युज्ड इन द सिप्समा सपोज सीको गहिराई कति छ, इफ देयर इज डिफेक्ट or if there is obstacles or not, that will easily identify it. Clear? That is the sonar and this is very very important. Ani obstacle कतिको distance मा छ, that also the sonar will measure it. अनि measure गरेर that will send message through the detector. Clear? This is important thing and these are the applications of ultrasound. अनि हामीले sound भन्ने बित्तिकै जुन चाहिँ हामीले सुन्छ that is not only the sound, जुन चाहिँ हामीले सुन्नु सक्दैन beyond the range of hearing, that is also the sound. Clear? अनि that is also useful to the human beings. Clear? And its great contribution is towards the industries and the medical purposes. Now we'll have structure of human ear. That means it's the only device that human can hear. Clear? Human or animals can hear the different types of sound with the help of ear, and it is very very sensitive part, also sensitive part of the human bodies. Clear? And here we will have the structures. That means the structures is like this. This human ear is divided into three parts. First it has outer ear, middle ear and inner ear. Clear? And this outer ear comprises pinna, that is this part, outer part. Clear? Pinna and auditory canal, the भित्रको दुलो, that auditory canal. And the middle ear, it consists the three bones, that is hammer, anvil and stirrup. And another we have eardrum. In the middle ear will get the eardrum, or we called it tympanic membranes, or it called tympanic membranes or eardrums. Clear? Now last one we have inner ear. भित्रपट्टिको earमा inner ear comprises auditory nerves, cochlea. That means thus it consists inner ear. Okay, now the functions of the human ear are like this. The outer ear is called pinna, that is the outer, यो बाहिरपट्टिको बाहिर निस्केको, this is called the pinna. यसले चाहिँ के गर्छ भन्दा it collects the sound. Clear? यो बाहिरको पार्ट किन होला कानको भन्दा चाहिँ it will collect the sound. That means it will collect the sound from the surrounding. Clear? The collected sound passes through the auditory canal. अनि के गर्दछ त्यहाँ कलेक्ट भएपछि यो दुलोबाट चाहिँ कलेक्ट भएपछि दुलोले it will takes. Clear? At the end of the auditory canal there is a thin membrane called the eardrum or tympanic membranes. That means के हुँदो रहेछ, first the pinna will collect the sound from the surrounding and it will pass through the auditory canal. अनि auditory canal को end मा चाहिँ will get the eardrum. अनि eardrum ले चाहिँ when a compresses of the medium reaches the eardrum, the pressures on the outside of the membranes increase and forces the eardrum inward. That means के गर्छ त्यो sound गएर eardrum मा ठोकेपछि it compresses and the eardrum force the eardrum inwards. Similarly, what happened? The eardrums moves outward when a rarefaction reaches it. Clear? Now in this way the eardrum vibrates. And the eardrum vibrates, the vibrations are amplified several times by three bones. Clear? That eardrum मा गएर ठोकेपछि त्यो eardrum के हुँदछ, vibrate हुँदो रहेछ. अनि vibrates अनि that will amplify several times by the three bones. मैले भने नि middle को तीनटा bone, that is the hammer, anvil and stirrup सँग के हुँदो रहेछ, that will amplify several times by three bones in the middle ear. The middle ear transmits the amplified pressure variation receives from the sound wave to the inner ear. That means After reaching the middle ear, this transmitted amplifies pressures vibration receives from the sound waves to the inner wave. भित्रपट्टिको कानमा लाँदो रहेछ that vibrations. In the inner ear, the pressure variations are turned into electrical signal by the cornea. Thus, electrical signals are sent to the brain via the auditory nerves, and the brain interprets them as a sound. This way, the human ear functions. This way, the sound will received by the ear.